Alright, so the final deck that we're gonna play today is just a discard aggro deck. Nothing fancy, nothing simple, just trying some copies of this Boom Baboon. This is a newer card that came out in the latest set. Threw this in the deck over just an actual copy of Flame Choppers, one Poro Cannon, which I've always found kind of unimpressive, and then I had like a kind of a flex slot that was in here. I think it was running like Survival Instincts. Just threw that away. Not much to say about it. Just feel like after this day of more slower decks, we're gonna smash our opponents, play something a little bit more straightforward as a form of, to be a little cathartic, I guess. Play this for about an hour and then we're gonna call it a stream. Let's see if we can get under what this deck is doing. So in theory, that's a potentially good draw. I like the idea of crowd favorite. Can draw into a Jinx. I'll keep one Jury Rig. I don't think two is good. I don't know. Crowd favorite is kind of a speculative keep in the opening hands oftentimes. So I think I'm just gonna get it out of here. We're gonna bank this one spell mana for the rummage rather than get in 1 point of damage with the Jury Rig because we want to rummage away a bunch of stuff. So that's pretty good. So we can play this Boom Baboon, which is normally pretty squishy with its one defense. See if they have ice shards here. They do. Okay. I'm glad we didn't play out more stuff before we swung them. Another Boom Baboon goes great with these Get Exciteds in our hand. That's what our opponent does.
A dark cloud looms on
It's
the
kind of
horizon.
scary because they could be I mean, they could have more ice shards, and they're more likely to because I believe Lysandra, that's her spell? Or her... Oh no, it's in tune. Right, she generates them. So we can kill Lysandra by discarding something. We might actually want those. He can finish her off. But we're not gonna be able to play everything that we have, right? So maybe I'm just supposed to kill her? We'll end the round. There's another Boom Boy. So maybe we play Arena Battlecaster, Boom Baboon, discard the Flame Chompers, the Poro Cannon, play those two out so we can get a decent attack in next turn. A lot of our threats will be elusive. Then we can play Augmented Experimenter to gas back up after discarding our draw next turn to the Get
time
Exciteds.
for you to prove yourself, my warrior.
I dare not serve any other, my lady.
Probably not going to see him attack.
Who's ready to wreck it?
We have to obviously dodge another Ice Shards. So we're not going to have a good time. It is what it is.
Submit to the cold.
So we're definitely going to target them with the Get Excited. Probably kill this guy. Lysandra might be the better target though, because she generates those ice shards, and we need these guys potentially, so to finish this game out. So yeah, I think I have to kill Lysandra here. It's only 2 more damage. That's enough to kill us, so we have to go with this.
I'm on the verge of something. Immerse yourself in the unknown.
Could have another one of those guys, though, in hand. He has enough mana to play it. No such luck yet. Another augmented experience.
You will do as I command. More than mortal, I am ice form. Embrace the pain.
Without any healing, 1 rocket from Jinx kills her. Oh, that is burst speed. That's too bad.
How easy on the hands and you?
Stay still! I'm trying to shoot you!
We actually can live if we do this.
I'm on a roll! No, it's here somewhere.
We live at 1. So close. Doesn't really do anything anymore.
Feel the power of true ice.
Oh, man, I have to watch everything. Yeah, we were kind of damned if you damned either way there. Had to kill the that one guy, but then he had the other card, which is a bit too slow, I guess. How do we win that then? I guess we needed to dodge the ice shard earlier in the game. To be able to force through some damage. Some okay hand. Don't really need this early augmented experimenter, but he's likely to be at least okay in this matchup. Maybe.
Almost. Got it. Careful.
Is it worth jury rigging here? To kill this blocker? Possibly. Oh, House Spider is the next turn. Into Arena Battlecaster. We have plenty of things to discard to the Vision. What is she looking at here? Weird lizard thing. Go fetch. Blurry Emerald Gem. Okay, well that's a reason not to make unnecessary trades, but at the same time we're not going to get them to be super big anyway, so I guess we'll see what they play. Look at our hand, man. It's got so much rarity in it. It means it's good, right? Go, spiders, go!
I am the blade in the darkness.
I don't think we can afford to let Zed level up here, so we're gonna chump block something with the 1-1.
I have many faces.
And then we're gonna play Jinx and swing. It's awkward. Does this archetype play send? Quick send? Anybody know? I definitely have not been keeping up with the meta in the last several months, and even though I've been interested in the new set, I have not been looking at what people are playing in the last several weeks. Kind of just wanted to play and discover crap on my own. Doesn't mean we'll get potentially blown out by a quicksand here when I swing with everything. See what they do though. The only thing we know they haven't added is Waking Sands, and I doubt they're gonna play it on defense.
We love it when they run.
Do that, they're just gonna take that hit almost certainly. Yeah. Guess we'll just do this because if they somehow don't open on attacks, the crowd favorite can get a little bit bigger. Which is nice. Yeah, I guess we're playing Augmented Experimenter. Double Vision, that's what the card's called, not Fervor. Vision. Let's see what we even have left, though, at that point. Oh, that's actually perfect, because I didn't want to have to chump block him. I guess he's going to level up anyway, though, from the shadows, huh?
Everything's better with company.
Says you.
I salute you!
The heart's as big as his biceps. It's the seed.
We're just taking this hit. Let's get blocked
One of
here.
us dies!
Always awkward when you get a bunch of these in the same hand, but it is what it is. Probably targeting the Zed, I guess.
If it's made of sand, I can ride it.
Just in case those discard in a weird order, because I think it goes from left to right in your hand. I could be wrong. Basically no downside for us just playing it. In fact, it's better because it gets this thing vulnerable instead of the other thing.
Immerse yourself in the unknown.
So he would have been able to play anything there. So the question now is it worth attacking that they have this Waking Sands?
Noxian strength.
I feel like it's worth attacking with this thing at the very least.
The finest battlecaster in Noxus steps up!
It's probably worth attacking with everything, let's be real. Force them to make as much chump blocks as possible.
Out of my way!
You're dead meat.
So many questions.
Blade, sand, and treasure. Didn't ask for more.
Well, I assume...
Heroes go hungry.
Just you and me, fish bones. And then
Danger pays.
I assume we're about to get killed by a double strike thing on her.
Shadows cut deep as any weapon.
I have to block 7 damage. And they all have spell shield, so I can't react that
Fate
way.
brings us together.
Alright. I guess still double strike, I guess, to kill us. Maybe I'm supposed to block here to prevent Zed from leveling.
I am the shadow. Claim what is
Probably.
ours.
'Cause we weren't trading with anything that they had anyway. So. True. Alright, can we finish them off? Probably not. We can discard this, play one of those things, play this. That levels Jinx.
gonna find a gift for Renekton.
Doesn't really
Right,
do
Arda?
much. This blocks here. We can get excited this.
I'll give you to the counter. Like that. Everyone goes boom.
Without a sound.
Nothing that we draw off the top saves us there.
Fun time over?
If like he chump blocked and had nothing, maybe. Okay. Yeah, discard aggro doesn't seem as strong as I remember. That's for sure. I know the archetype got a bunch of nerfs too in this latest patch. Or at least one big one, which was the rummage nerf. Doubling its cost, which honestly was probably a good nerf overall. To be perfectly honest, that was probably a very reasonable change. Alright, Zonite Urchin, the Jury Rig, gives us a pretty decent attack on this turn 1. House Spider on 2, Draven on 3, potentially crowd favorite the following turn. They don't play Avalanche. I'm guessing they're playing a Turbo Sejuani deck, like a lot of mushrooms, a lot of trying to ping us.
Nothing escapes my watch.
Pretty sure we're just a swinging here. If they play Avalanche, we get punished by playing out something else. I think this is fine, and then we play a Draven post-combat.
The party has arrived.
That's just actually in their deck, so I guess they're just playing a Yeti's deck of some sort. So I guess we'll try to get excited that if they play that slow spell that generates a Yeti. Yep. They have a Yeti either way, so I guess I can just kill this. So weird that that animation plays when you discard the axe now. I really think they should just change that. That's odd to me. Okay, well...
Oh, it is a great day for a reckoning. Who's ready to reckon? Let's boogie.
Oh, right, they don't have enough mana for this. I was like, what are they playing? Why not chump block the Draven and then block the other way? Okay, sure. Our opponent didn't know how their cards work, so we won.
Damn, I'm good.
Yeah, I think I'll keep a Jinx in the opening hand. Jinx would just... I love Jinx. One of my favorite champions. Really enjoy the voice lines, the theme, the everything. I mean, this is probably going to get to eat this anyway, so I think I'm fine trading this so this doesn't like generate a couple 2-for-1s over the next several turns. Similarly, I don't want this generating a ton of value, so I'm just going to trade. do this because maybe we can challenge something that only has 1 toughness and kill it.
Take the high ground. I see you there.
Is there 2 mana protection in the... Oh, he could have Sharp Sight. Yeah, this is a bad attack. I mean, we gotta work through it anyway. And Sharp Sight on that, I guess, is better than Sharp Sight on the thing that creates spells for them.
As we practice, team.
Rules are made to be broken, like buildings or people.
The problem here is that if they have Jarvan in hand.
So I go.
Okay, they don't seem like they do, otherwise they'd put him on the far right. We're gonna not block so that our crowd favorite's really good to give us the option.
The people are my strength.
Oh, it is a great day for a reckoning.
Could challenge either both of these or Shen.
Words make a ruler, but actions make history.
Okay, well now we gotta challenge that jackass.
If I fall, so be it.
Intruder, get him.
I guess it's still worth pushing the damage. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to challenge him. Because he was likely blocking anyway. I could have kept the crowd favorite around and I would have marked 3 damage on him because he wouldn't have barriered it. Anticipating an augmented experimenter coming down the following turn. So yeah, I suppose that was a mistake.
I taste purple.
Okay, no, I don't like the healing. That's probably game. Like, I don't really see how we come back from this. Wow, did he have the perfect draw? Just everything lined up into what we were doing. Yeah, so basically that, you know, a lot of the decisions we made that game didn't really matter based on what they drew. That deny right then and there. Were they out of cards? Was that their top deck? No, they had 2 cards. They played the whatchamacallit. It was potentially their top deck, but not necessarily. Seems reasonable. Do we just go wide, look for more payoffs? Guess so. They're probably playing House Spiders of their own. So.
The sun rock got me good.
No one's the wiser. They'll never see it coming. Boom.
I guess we block. They're running actual copies of Blade's Edge. So does that mean we play the Boom Baboon or we play the House Spider? Do we think they have more? We'll play the House Spider. Just pass. Play a crowd favorite. It's a lot of baboons.
In position behind ya.
I stand for Noxus! Coming in hot!
Remember the objectives. The few for the
Okay,
many.
so they're a burn deck that's running Swain at the top end, I guess.
If I fall, so be it!
Block here, here, and here, I guess. Oh no, they're taking some damage. That's probably fine. Here and here. It's probably pretty good blocks on their part, honestly.
Jinx stands for Jinx. Durr.
I'm supposed to play a Boom Baboon because at least trades with this. I get to push 3 damage though. We're getting pretty low. Yeah. I'm supposed to play a couple of those guys out.
Born a patrician, I became a soldier.
They'll never see it coming. Boom.
Bleed for Noxus.
The sound effects on this thing. that's gonna stun that spider. So we actually want to fill the board so that way we can replace something. Oh, no, well, it doesn't matter.
Merely pawns in a greater game.
One away.
Pledge or perish.
I want to see Swain wipe the board, so. Man, I thought we had it. So close. Probably not gonna block here. Oh, they are. Okay. I think that's good for us overall. Play Draven into Flame Chomper next turn, I suppose.
I have the best job.
Because we don't need to do that.
Watch and learn.
Yeah, doubles.
Time for the moneymakers.
I stand for Noxus!
I gotta work with this joker?
He should have done it the other way because the spinning axes would have basically not done anything that round then. Definitely gonna play out a Jinx because then this becomes a get excited for us to use and we already have something to get rid of one blocker should they play it.
Glory!
They have Bone Skewer, we can get rid of it. Do they have a second Bone Skewer is the question now. Sweet, so we get to keep our challenger too. Another reason why it's a worthwhile play. Yep, we're just gonna go ahead and play out this augmented experimenter on something. Probably you. attack here.
What's the worst that could happen?
I don't have to do anything, but if they miss on the lurk trigger somehow, Jinx can
You're
live.
doing it!
He's in draws. They're not missing on the trigger. Oh, they kind of did, actually. That's hilarious. I guess they were afraid I'd block here, and then I just... I wouldn't even have risked it. I would have just thrown the 3-3 in front of it. And then our open attacks beat... I think our open attacks killed them. If not, we had a decent hand. Play some Dravens, then we have a Whirling Death, and Get Excited as backup to either finish off their Nexus or deal with any blockers or other threats that they had, like blockers into Bone Skewers or what have you. No, I think I like Draven. On 3, hoping to find a 2. We didn't, or a 1. We didn't get it. Still draw one though. So now I have to make that decision. I guess if they play, okay, if they don't play something we can block profitably, I'll just let it go then. I was gonna say if they play like that the Noxus 2-1. Then maybe I discard something to the Poro Cannon.
Remember the objectives. For the glory of Noxus.
I don't think I'm supposed to swing here. It's a pretty good draw, especially with this Rummage in our hand, because if they open attacks, it's not as great for them.
I never miss.
Time for the main event.
Clear it out! I've got us covered.
Got an axe with your name on it.
Anything else?
I'll burn for what I've done.
So... probably gonna rummage away Vision, Spinning Axe. We could Spinning Axe something else to kill their board if they decide to block.
Anything else?
Do I want to attack with these two? This crowd favorite might still be worthwhile. Maybe I'm supposed to get rid of the Get Excited. I can't really afford to play like all these. Discard effects, but I could always just discard it to this. Looking like a possibility.
Looking for trouble? It found you.
Time to get rich. One of us dies.
Love ya.
Noxian strength.
Okay, well. Your deck doesn't have healing, or at least it shouldn't. Cool, cool, cool. Well, it went so well for us the first time. Let's try it again. Seems reasonable. Maybe I don't want Jury Rig without a discard effect. I mean, Draven is down the line, but we have a Boom Baboon that we need to use as spinning axe on. There we go. I think it's a win for us if he decides to sharp sight this. Raven definitely coming down.
The party has arrived.
We swim within the flows of magic.
Now we're cooking.
It's a lot of booms.
The balance
A lot of boom
requires a
booms.
watchful eye. I sense an imbalance.
I think it's fine to mark damage on the Shen here.
A gift from the river folk.
God, that thing's obnoxious.
What form will the waters take?
Time for the moneymakers.
I stand for Noxus.
I gotta work with this joker?
That's one destructive monkey.
So be it.
It's definitely awkward, right? Because they're gonna get bigger and all this stuff.
What's my name?
Our opponent wisely
Forced equilibrium.
staying in the.
Ours is but to do and die.
We're gonna generate a bunch of axes anyway. No, we probably need this for something else. Could block here and kill him, but that's probably just worse than pointing it at their dome.
To the flag! Soldiers of Demacia! Stand with me!
No, you don't want it.
Anything else?
With me!
Perfect draw.
Anything else?
Immediately.
Ours is but to do and die.
I'm on a roll! Everyone goes boom!
No quarter!
Now it's a party!
Darn.
Must be damned! Ours is but to...
They are under my protection.
So close. Was I supposed to draw 3 instead? No. Well, no, yeah, I had enough mana to ping him and kill a Shen, drawing 3 instead.
No quarter!
Man, it looks bad that we're getting beaten down by these guys, but I think the real like winner of this game was the River Shaper. Just the amount of cards that damn thing drew. Okay, let's see if he wants to save his shit here. I think this is better than nothing. Maybe it's wrong because if we draw a Get Excited, we can't discard something to it, but I feel like making him spend resources has value as well. Oh, I guess if we get Poro Cannon, then we are sad. Good. I mean, this is almost certainly getting denied, right? By now. Okay, deal. I don't care about killing you, I care about drawing cards. They're just ending the round. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? We're dead next turn regardless of what they do. We...
Demacia! No quarter! With me!
Anything else?
Yep. So our only out is Get Excited then? Assuming they don't have... Well, now it doesn't matter.
Odds be damned!
I sense an imbalance.
Let's see what the top card of our deck was. Needed you a little earlier. Man, I thought we had them. Maybe I was supposed to let the damage through that one turn. No, but then they could have had a deny, so... There was that one turn where we could have let the damage, little bit of damage through from that one unit, and then finish them off with a... with our Get Excited, which would have worked, because it turns out they didn't have a deny in hand. Or if they did, they really should have probably played it when my hand was empty and I was about to draw 3. So I guess it was kind of like a coin flip in a way at that point. Either we were going to lose to deny or we were going to lose to concerted strike. And they had the one that beat the line we took. But yeah, I mean, discard aggro, nothing fancy. Kind of just wanted to re-explore this archetype since it was something I hadn't played in a while, and it was one of the first more competitive decks that I built and played when first getting into this game. I saw a lot of success with it, and I enjoyed it a lot just because mostly because Draven and Jinx are just awesome champions. They're fun to play with. They have fun voice lines, cool artwork. yada yada yada. Plus, just the lines that the deck can take with the discard effects was very novel at the time. But over time, have definitely, the novelty has worn off, let's say, and definitely the power level seems to not be quite there anymore as well, which is probably a good thing. The deck always felt a little obnoxious, so I think I'm okay in a world where this is like a fringe playable aggro deck and not the best thing to be doing in the game. But that's going to do it for me today. Thanks everyone who stopped by and checked the stream out.